I have felt the need to pop on right now because, not gonna lie, I am in a funk. I am in a big, old funk. Aren't I, Isla? Is Mummy in a funk? Because I'm just like this, and I'm like this about the way I look at the moment. Like, I know that I put on weight, obviously since having Isla. Before putting Isla, I put on weight. And it's obviously just like kind of continued. And now I'm at a point where, like months ago, I was like, couldn't wait for the time that I could like obviously leave Isla a little bit more and exercise and spend more time on me. And now that that's kind of arrived, I'm at that point now. I'm not breastfeeding her. It's like you get guilt for taking time for yourself a little bit, and like I know that that's ridiculous because it needs to happen and it's good for Isla to be without me as well. But now, like, I've got probably 3 or 4 weeks before I start back at work for 4 days a week, and I'm already thinking like, oh, but if I get into some sort of routine now, then that's not going to work in 3 or 4 weeks time. Like, I'm going to be starting work, so when am I going to have time to do exercise? Okay, can I do it at 7 a.m. in the morning? Can I go for a run? Yeah, but then that means like when Isla wakes up, I'm not there, and then I have like an hour with her before I have to start work, an hour and a half or whatever, before she's going to go to nursery and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, so that's biding in time. So am I being selfish? And I think, okay, I can do it after work. Oh, okay, so there's classes that start like 5:30, 6:30. Oh, but then Isla will be back from nursery then, because I'll be finished work. Oh, and then that's like, I only get, again, an hour and a half with her before she will need to start bath time and bed and stuff. So I'm like, oh, that's like being selfish and taking away time with Isla. Which is silly, because obviously it's all going to become our norm. It's just plain. And it needs to happen. And then I went for a run today, and I thought, oh, okay, I can run. I think I'm going to be doing like a half an hour break at work, half an hour or an hour, obviously, whatever I take. Then I'm just going to make sure I work 7.5 hours in a day of working. So it's like, okay, so yeah, I could run in my lunch breaks. So maybe that's it. But it's like, okay, but I want to make sure I go to the gym as well. And I know like it'll all become our norm again, and I'll find my groove and all of that, but I'm already thinking about how difficult it's going to be to keep up with everything before I've even began like my fitness stuff. So ultimately I was coming on here to just kind of be like, if you do feel like you're in a bit of a funk and you've got loads going on, it is okay. Like, I just feel really bad because I've been thinking negatively about myself and my body. And I try and be like this beacon of light and hope and happiness and positivity to everyone around me. But I just know that I'm not I am not happy within myself in terms of the way that I look and the way that that's making me feel. And I know I'm not like overweight necessarily. Like, I've got weight to lose, don't get me wrong. Like, I've got fat that I can definitely lose. But I've never... Like, when I was younger, I never had issues with my weight, or I'm not saying I've got issues with my weight now, but like controlling my weight. I never had to really watch what I was eating and that kind of thing. And now I'm just being more mindful every day. Like, I'm drinking more water. I'm drinking loads more water. I'm just moving my body. Like yesterday I went on 2 walks. The day before I went on 3 walks. Today I've gone on a walk, a run. I'm going to go for another walk in a second. And I think I just go too hard out at the start. Like, I just want to go to, okay, I'll go to the gym every day. And it's like, okay, well, if you've not done that for however long, give yourself a bit of grace and just start off slow. Like, I'm like all or nothing, and it's like, no, because then I'll burn out and I'll be too sore, and then it just won't happen. So yeah, we're just being more mindful, aren't we? And I know, like, it is comforting to know that the way that I'm feeling is within my control. Like, I know that I can lose weight. Like, I will lose weight. It's my responsibility, my body, my temple, my, house. This is the only body you're given, isn't it? Hey? So I know that I've got to look after it. And I know like there might be some people that are like, you're fine, like you don't need to, like you're all good, you look gorgeous, and that's really lovely. But I know that I've put on weight. I know what my norm is. I've not been my norm for a very long time, given I have had a baby and she is nearly, well, you're 9 months, but closer to the 10 months, aren't you? And like, I'm not disputing that like my body hasn't gone through this incredible thing. Like, I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful for my body, more than I ever have been before having a baby. And so now I'm just going to treat her with a bit of grace and a bit of kindness, and I'm just going to fill her with all the good stuff. Hey, lots of water, lots of fruits, lots of vegetables. Portion sizes might need just looking at a little bit. And yeah, just letting move my body. Like, it's not rocket science. My partner's like, Holly, all you need to do is burn more calories than you eat in a day. Like, don't overcomplicate it. I'm like, so true. Hey, so we're hoping in a few months' time I will be doing a video on how I've lost some weight, how I'm feeling more positive within my skin again. Let's hope. We're not going to hope. This is what's going to happen, okay? What's the date today? The 20th of April, I think. So 20th of April. Let's try and do one again, the 20th of May, and see if we're just feeling a little bit better. Maybe the weight hasn't necessarily shifted or whatever. Like, I'm not going to just focus purely on numbers either, but I don't know. But let's hope that I'm at least feeling a little bit more positive and not being a Marty bum bum. Hey, say mummy, stop it. Stop being a Marty bum bum. All right, stay tuned. Alright, Isla baby is officially having a nap, so I thought I would just jump on again really quickly. I have just had a lovely salad for lunch, and I just wanted to reiterate that I'm all about balance. At the moment, my balance has just been not in the place where I want it to be. So I'm just going to make small little tweaks and changes that will hopefully get me some results. So things like, watching my portions, being mindful about my portions, I should say. I'm going to be swapping, my pastas and my rice for whole grain or whole wheat versions. Because at the moment, we do have quite a lot of like pasta and rice dishes, so anything I can do to kind of try and minimize or make them a little bit healthier, I am going to do. We're also having brown bread now, whole grain bread instead of just like the average or the standard white bread, which is another big change. Honestly, before now, I couldn't tell you the last time I went a day without bread, and I know that it's just a filler, and I know that it's just ease, so I'm focusing on my breakfasts a little bit more. So what have I done? I've gotten things like Wheat Bix, I've got granola, I've got Greek yogurt, and there's a few recipes that I'm going to try, and just literally ensure that I don't have bread for breakfast. And then lunches, I am going to try and focus on just having salads, and if I have bread, then I have bread, but at least I haven't had bread for breakfast. And I am someone that likes warm meals, I've realised. So I think for breakfast I go the toast route because it's warm, and I love warm foods. Just trying to get my head around that and just have breakfast, and then it's just done. And then for dinners, I'm at the moment just going to be having what my partner has, but just in a smaller portion. So this girl can eat, so I basically at the moment for dinners have exactly what my partner has, but we've never both been big snackers. I'm not like a massive crisp person. I know that's like some people, they're like, how do you not like crisps? I mean, I don't not like them. I'll have them. Like if they're in the house, I will eat them. Like anything, if it's in the house, anything naughty like biscuits, like my partner's been getting loads of biscuits from Aldi, and I'm like, oh, because if they're not in the house, like I don't miss having a biscuit, I don't miss having crisps. If I want chocolate, I don't really ever want chocolate, but like if I feel like chocolate, I will then go have it. But I'm not someone that has loads of chocolate. I don't, I'm not a massive fan of soft drink. Like, I'll have it again if it's in the fridge, like if we have loads of people over and we happen to get a soft drink for everyone, like fizzy drink, and then it's in the fridge, I will have it, but I never go, oh, I really feel like a Pepsi. Like, I'm not that kind of person. Don't get me wrong, I'll feel like a wine. But yeah, I'm not someone that like constantly has cravings for certain things, and I don't have loads of sugar. So yeah, I just think in terms of diet, it is just small things. I don't want to say diet. In terms of my eating habits, I just want to make tiny tweaks, and then obviously still enjoy myself, still have a cheeky takeaway every now and then, and just not make myself feel restricted, because that's when I'll stop doing something. And as I said before, I'm focusing on my water intake. I am awful at drinking water, like terrible, and I always have been. I think when I lived in Australia, it was a little bit more easier, because obviously when you're in a hot environment, you kind of just, having water just makes sense anyway, even if you don't live in a hot environment. But yeah, so I've been having about, I'm going to say 7 glasses a day, and that might not seem like loads for a lot of people, but for me, that is a lot more than I've been having. So yeah, my body's clearly getting used to having all that water, and eventually it'll absorb it rather than needing me to go to the toilet all the time. But yeah, so it's just, again, small changes will hopefully get me some results. And in terms of exercise, I just want to focus on moving my body every day and then just enjoying it. So I love walking my dog, so I've been doing that 1 to 2 times a day. If I don't do the second one, my partner will. And then, yeah, like I said, today I went on a run, which was really good. I did injure my knee or my leg a few weeks ago, so I just was scared to go running again. But yeah, I literally went on a run I probably ran in total for I did 1 minute on, 1 minute off sort of thing. I was out for 20 minutes, so just starting off small to not injure myself, because I'm weary of that, because I can't be not able to walk when having a little baby. So yes, I just wanted to be completely honest and open, as I know a few weeks ago I did a little video on my stretch marks after having Isla, and just my body in general, and it was a really small clip, but I just kind of wanted to expand on that. And as I said in that video, I have my highs, my lows. I have days where I feel really good, days where I don't. And then in that I was like, but I don't try and make them a day, I just try to make them a fleeting moment of feeling negative. But yeah, all in all, I have been feeling a little bit down about my body, but at the same time being so appreciative of what it's done. So it's just one massive contradiction. But yeah, just thought I'll be open and raw and honest, because I know everyone appreciates that, and I just want everyone to know that it's okay to feel the way that you're feeling. And yeah, I'm just going to take charge of it, take ownership of it, and yeah, just make myself feel better again, and just also focus on self-care and self-love. So I'm getting my hair done on Monday, by looking after my body and exercising and being mindful about what I'm putting into my body as well. That's also self-care. So yeah, I hope this video has helped anyone, or just made you feel like you're not alone if you're feeling a little bit not comfortable in your own skin, because unfortunately it is normal. And I just want to break the cycle, because I don't want to be saying in a month's time or a few months' time that I still don't feel confident and happy within my own skin. I am Isla, my daughter's role model, and I want to be a good one, and I want to preach, I want to do what I tell her. So yeah, I want to be a good role model in terms of the things that I say and the things that I do, so that she can really look up to me and know that I do what I say. So yeah, alright, I will see you all soon. Bye.